Tommie, you've been on the panel. I'm not sure you might tell me how long. It's probably a decade or so.
Yeah, but you're getting on and off.
Yeah, the first few years of that would have been, I suppose, challenging you, given the structure of the competitions. You're playing a Cork or a Clare in the first Munster game and then into a qualifier, and it was a bit of luck then after that. Not winning games in those early years, did it chip away at the belief, the confidence, and the kind of the hopes of the group at the time, do you think?
Yeah, it can. Throughout it, there's obviously been so much change in the personnel and everything in the team. So maybe what it chipped away at most was actually people wanting to come in and play with us. So like some of the bigger characters in the team, like they were able to stay. They loved it. Like even with the little losses, they were still able to keep up that mentality of I want to be playing at the highest level. But obviously, you look around then, and we just such a turnover year after year after year, and that's probably what all the losses really came to. So hopefully, with getting into the winning way now, hopefully that will be able to kill that, and people will want to be coming back in. And lads who have left over the last couple of years will hopefully try and get their position back. Maybe they can attempt to get back onto the team after this year.
The Tailteann Cup, so since you've come into it, you've won, it's 10 games now, you've won 5 this year, you won 2 the first year and 3 the second year. So to win 10 games, championship games for them, no matter who you're playing, no matter where they are, no matter who's there, it's like that just restores your belief, I suppose, and maybe as Barry says, that kind of camaraderie in the group. And I suppose winning 5 in a row this year is surely is still great. I suppose great hope that what you're doing is paying off.
Yeah. Like winning is a habit as well. Like so, it's great to have that going on. We're 5 from the Tailteann Cup this year, and I don't know how many we are in a row, and with the league as well. Like so, you know, if we can keep that going the whole way through, it would be ideal. Like the last couple of years, we always found that near the end of the year we were kind of building, and that's why we were stronger than Tailteann Cup. I think that we were getting used to each other and everything. And again, the turnover of players probably killed that for the next year when you're going to the league. So it was good that we were able to have a lot of people that were here last year as well in this year, and we were able to start strong.
Yeah, the new rules, lads touching on in there, someone that operates their home midfield, it's a little bit different, I think, this year, isn't it? There's a lot more contests, a lot more breaking ball, but how are you finding this in that role?
Oh, I'm loving it. It's the best thing to happen in a long time anyway, all those long kickouts. There's a lot more running in it, obviously, around the middle as well, but it's just way more enjoyable. There's no comparison compared to the last couple of years. Really, the long kickouts can help bring players like me into the game a lot of the time, so I've no complaints anyway.
Yeah, but maybe against opposition kickouts, before you kind of were dropping back and conceding it almost. Now you kind of have the belief that, you know what, this could be my ball, and there's a high probability in most games that, you know, you can contest it. Yeah.
It's a place where a lot of scores come for the opposition team, like the long kick or the opposing kickouts. Like if you can get on top of their kickouts, you see what Kerry or the last day, like it can change games altogether. So it really gives you a good stepping stone to get back into a game as well. If you're losing it, if you can get on top of the kickouts, you have way more of the ball going into attacking way, and they have their back turned. So change games altogether.
Yeah, last one for me. Darragh O'Hagan is kind of one of the newer cohorts that comes in. I know he's a big man for quite a young man. How will you find working with him around the middle this year? And I know we saw him in the Secrets Cup earlier this year. He's a real talent and someone, I suppose, that you know, I presume you're very fond of in the group.
Yeah, Darragh's a big character around the place. It makes a massive difference inside there. Like we've two big midfielders. It's tough, like for a keeper looking out at both of us, I'd say, just height wise alone. Darragh is great in every way. Like he does all the work around the field as well. Like good shooter, great in the air. It's love playing with him.
The Child's household, I think, maybe extra proud this season, appearances and goals galore at Croke Park. What's that been like?
Yeah, yeah, not many people can say both brothers have scored a goal in Croke Park this year, I suppose. Look, we were bred to play football, or we've been playing our lives. Love it all together.
Yeah, the Limerick Cliffords, I think we call them.
I don't know what I got that fair now.
Just talking about the opposition, Kildare, obviously he'll come in as underdogs to this one, a side that you haven't taken any sides, I don't think, for granted this season. It'll be no different come Saturday week, a really tough proposition, but one that you'd be very confident you're going to be very well prepared for with Jimmy and Co.
Yeah, we've came in underdogs a lot this year, a lot of different games, and we've came out on top of a lot of them as well. Look, it doesn't really make a difference if you're an underdog or the favourite going to the game. Like, it still has to be won no matter what. So we'll take it in our stride as we go.
You don't ever want to talk about bonus territory, and you get to a final. Obviously, you want to win it, but coming into this season, to gain promotion, to be crowned Division 4 champions, to win a final already at Croke Park, and to be going into a Tailteann Cup final, like, would you have imagined that at the start of the season? I know you've goals in your heads, but would you have dared to dream, I suppose, to that extent?
Look, maybe a Tailteann Cup final was a small bit further than we were thinking. Like, the first thing we were thinking was the league. That was the most important thing, get back up to that standard, that Division 3 standard. After that, then we were just setting our goals as we go, trying to hit everyone, which was get the group, get to Croke Park, and now get to the final, win the final. You set your goals and you just have to go for that. Never set it too far ahead.
As Tom was saying, obviously you said you've been with the panel about 8 years now. Obviously a lot of young talent as well filtering in through the panel. Do yourself and like Ian Corbett and some of the Peter Nash, some more of the experienced players, do you feel maybe that weight on you to make sure that you usher in the next generation, as well as, I suppose, hitting your own targets and setting your own goals?
Yeah, I wouldn't really address it as weight. Like, it's a pleasure to play with all these young fellas. Like, there's unbelievable talent coming through there. You look at all them players, the likes of Richter, when he's only 21 years old. Like, there's so many of them there coming out doing any of these players. Like, they're class, and there's no weight in trying to help them come through. It's just they can do it all.